A church in Queens has a rich history. It sits on what was once a racetrack in what was known as West Flushing. But in the late 19th century, a priest took a gamble. He bought the land in what is now Corona and built Our Lady of Sorrows Church. One parishioner there now also took a gamble when she decided to stay in Corona when COVID hit, and it paid off. Tonight, she's our Pulse of the Parish.
There's always activity at Our Lady of Sorrows Church in Corona. That's because it's a community full of faith, a faith that never falters, even when tested by COVID.
It was a very difficult time because over 100 parishioners from this church died.
Father Manuel de Jesus Rodriguez was appointed pastor during the height of the pandemic.
So this is our internal door.
Less than a year later, he dedicated this adoration chapel to the victims and says parishioners are here 24/7. But on Sundays, they fill these pews.
Right now, we're getting every week, right now, at this very time, between 10 to 15,000 people a week.
They're mostly from Ecuador and Mexico, but when the parish was established in 1872,
it was founded based upon 14 families, both German and Irish.
By the time the current church was dedicated in 1900, the Italians moved into what was now called Corona. In the 1970s and 80s, people from the Dominican Republic moved here, including this little girl and her family.
I remember when I used to go to catechism at Our Lady of Sorrows, and it was the nuns that were teaching us at that time. And I said to her, I dreaded getting up in the morning. I dread it.
Now, Jenny Alonzo is a catechist herself.
Hold the door and give it to each one behind you, okay? ¿Quién hizo la primera confesión hoy? Who did their first confession today?
Jenny grew up in this church, but as an adult, moved away. She was home for Christmas in 2019 and stayed because she got sick.
I had COVID before I even knew it was COVID.
It turned out to be a blessing in disguise for Jenny and the parish, because not only does Jenny teach religion, she's also a lector, a parish trustee, and the head of the finance council.
We love Jenny and we're very grateful to her. She does an amazing job. The kids love her. They're crazy about her because she connects with them.
I want all of you to fall in love with learning about Jesus.
Jenny is a fierce advocate for young people and works to keep them connected to their faith.
There are a lot of crazy things happening in our world, in our community. And that's why I feel so passionate about catechism, because those kids get for a moment to pull away from whatever is going on in their lives and hear positive things, hear hope.
And even though her life hasn't always been so positive, she always had hope and faith. She gets emotional talking about it, saying it lifted her out of a very difficult situation.
My faith in God got me through the darkest moments during my marriage. There were times when I would go to bed that I wasn't sure I was going to wake up.
But she persevered because she says God had her back. And now she wants the kids to know he has their back too. And so does she.
Don't mess with my Saturdays, because this is where I am. You know, come, as they say, hell or high water. This is where I'm going to be.
And now you know Jenny Alonzo from Our Lady of Sorrows and how she makes up the Pulse of the Parish.
Jenny is also on the board of directors for the Catholic Foundation for Brooklyn and Queens and the board of governors for St. John's University. But she says her commitment and passion is Our Lady of Sorrows. Hi, I'm Christine Persichetti, anchor of Currents News. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button on this video. And if you want to see more content just like it, subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, because we are putting your faith in the news.